Hello YouTube. I'm coming up on my 1-year silver stacking anniversary, and I thought I would mark the occasion by making my first video. This is my silver collection as currently constituted. I'm up to about 502 ounces. Started buying silver about a year ago. I did some financial reflection and I realized that all of my wealth is tied up in my 401k plan and my home equity. I literally didn't have a dime in savings. Home equity can go away pretty quickly, we've learned that. And as far as my 401k plan, I don't really trust that in 20 years the country is going to be in good enough financial shape that we can enjoy the low interest rates that we currently enjoy. So I think it'd be a pretty big mistake to have everything tied up in a 401k plan. So I drastically changed my spending habits. Just to give you an example, I have one Mercury dime, 1920. Nothing special about it except for the one simple fact that on the way home one day, instead of stopping for a soda and a snack, I decided to stop by the local coin shop and put that $2 into silver instead. Kind of changed the way I thought about money and how I spent my money. I actually like to do silver math before I buy something. If I need to buy something that's $50, I say to myself, would I rather have a silver eagle and a Franklin? The answer is usually yes. Had to get pretty creative. I'm very middle class. My wife and I really don't make a lot of money. Had to take advantage of credit card rewards. I basically signed myself up. If you Google credit card rewards, you'll see a lot of cards that will offer you $500 after hitting a certain spending threshold, maybe $200 after you spend $500. I've taken advantage of that many times. What I'll do is I'll sign up for a credit card, say right now the NFL Barclays card, spend $500 to get $200 off. I'll buy a roll of Eagles, save $200 on the purchase, sign my wife up, rinse and repeat. I'll do other things like take online surveys, just something to keep the silver going. So anyway, let's get to the good stuff. You don't want to hear about all that. You want to see the silver. So here we go. These are my silver Eagles. Can't get enough of them. Beautiful coins. This was my actually my first purchase. Bought a roll of these. I can't tell you how it felt holding those coins in my hand for the first time. Really good feeling. Here we have the Philharmonic. Gainesville Coins was having a sale. I think they're $1.89 over spot. A lot of people don't like them because they don't have a reeded edge. I actually like that about them. When you pull them out of a tube, it looks like a nice little tubular mirror. Pretty cool. Had to get some maple leafs. Obviously the Royal Canadian Mint's having milk spot issues. That's probably going to keep me from buying a lot more Canadian silver in the future. Here's a nice example of that. I know the purists don't really care. They're just milk spots, but you know what? You're paying a premium for the coin, and you'll lose that when you go to sell it because of the milk spots. Love the Perth Mint stuff. Bought a roll of koalas here. Staying on the Canadian Mint theme. Plenty of moose. Kind of got roped into thinking that they were going to share the same kind of premium that the Grizzlies did and perhaps the Wolves, and that doesn't seem to be taking shape right now. But got them for a fairly good price. They were selling for about the same price as Eagles. Recently bought a roll of Takus. These are great little coins. One thing that I'll do is when I buy a gift card, when I get a gift card with like the My Coke Rewards program, I'll use the money and buy a single coin, something that I don't have normally. Bought a 2011 koala. Bought a panda. 2012 kook. Bought the 2010 Andean cat round. It's the first coin that's actually 5.9 silver, 5.9 pure silver. Nice little coin, a little expensive. I probably wouldn't buy another one. Love the Libertad, only have one. For some reason, Gainesville Coins never has the Libertads in stock. Here's a beautiful coin, the 2012 Britannia. I have have the 2011 as well. Some of the Somalia African Elephant series. These are really nice. Here's the big daddy right here. The Kilo Dragon. Let's get it in the light here. If you guys ever get a chance, do yourself a favor. Put the money together, go get a Kilo Dragon. Pretty impressive coin. Same thing here, a Kilo Koala. Got a few tubes here of Eagles. Basically, I stopped putting them all in airtights. You know, you start out really anal, putting everything into an airtight, and then you start to realize, well, adding quite a bit of the cost to my silver, so tubes are fine for now. I do have some junk here. Some, got a mixed roll here of Franklin and Walking Liberties. This one looked like it was cleaned. Still a pretty nice little coin. Paid spot for this stuff. Roll of Walking Liberties. Love the Walking Liberties. And I got a little Kennedy half roll started. I also have a bunch of proof sets here. One of the first things I started buying. Pretty good value. You can pretty much have these around melt. Although this is a 1955, which is a little bit rare. I paid a little bit more for that. I have a full run of 1955 to 1964. I definitely recommend anybody that enjoys silver get some proof sets. They're getting cut up by the day, so having them in the original mint packaging is definitely a pretty good thing. Here I have a nice little run of, these are some Walking Liberties that are in a little bit better shape. Closer to BU condition, maybe AU. These are a little bit nicer. Love the Standing Liberty quarters. I really don't have enough of those. Barber quarters are pretty nice to collect too. I usually go through the junk bin, and if I see something that looks good like this, I'll buy it. I didn't actually pay 44 bucks for that. And over here we have the Franklin Proof Halves. This is basically what got me started. Didn't have a lot of money to start, so I put together 15 bucks or so and go down to the coin shop and buy a Franklin Proof Half. That was before I got my first tube of Eagles. Let's take the aerial view here. Get the whole stack. So my goal is 3,000 ounces of silver and 30 ounces of gold by retirement. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to chronicle the journey to get there. Next year, probably the next step I'm going to take is taking out a 401k loan and buying gold and silver with it. That'll actually get me a long ways towards my goal. So thank you very much for watching, and maybe we can have some further discussions down the road. Thanks, guys.